Hi everyone, my name is Natalie and I'm your certified nutrition therapy practitioner. And if you've been following along with this blog series on skin health, you have already caught on to how important digestion is. Some of my favorite beauty products, which are in the links above. Check them out if you haven't, and if you're just tuning in today, I'm going to be discussing liver support and how that is an essential part of your skin health. So let's get started with diving into how the liver works, and let's give you a brief understanding of what the liver does. So it does a lot of different things in the body. It's part of a number of different systems. However, as I stated in the last video, it's a huge part of detoxification and the digestive system. So what happens is after we've broken down our food and assimilated it, absorbed it into the bloodstream from our small intestine, then it goes to the liver, and the liver does filtration of the blood and detoxes some of those toxins that have been absorbed. The liver has two methods of detoxification, phase 1 and phase 2. And phase 1 toxins are targeted, broken down, and some are eliminated through the bile. And then phase 2 breaks down more of the byproducts of phase 1 and undergoes more chemical changes for the toxins to be easier removed. And this is fairly complex, but let's simplify it. So when we know that digestion is impaired, and that looks like not fully breaking down our food and absorbing toxins from undigested food, as well as toxins from unorganic or non-organic foods, then the detoxification pathway, especially in the liver, is going to be impaired. And that's because the liver does a lot of other tasks. It produces bile. It also detoxes the blood and filters the blood from environmental toxins. It stores nutrients for energy, and when these other tasks are also burdened, as well as there's a heavy burden of toxins in our body, then all of the jobs of the liver are not going to be done to the best of their ability. And so this then shows up in other parts of our body because when one organ of the detoxification system is burdened, then it has to rely on the others. So what are some of those things that are burdening the liver? Like I said, those are going to be poor nutrient content of food. It's going to be chemicals in our food, cleaning products and their chemicals in our cosmetics, and chemicals in our environmental toxins. And not only that, but some people have genetic mutations in their genes that actually inhibit some detoxification optimization. And so we can actually, with phytonutrients and a proper diet, we can actually, and other lifestyle tasks, we can actually improve our detoxification pathways, and this can be very, very effective. Some of the other burdened organs that are part of the detoxification system, not only the liver, can also affect detoxification. So some of those other organs are our skin, our kidneys, the rest of our intestinal tract, and our lungs. So these organs will show signs of stress when detoxification is impaired. For example, skin will show rashes, pimples, offensive body odor. You might also, in your kidneys, experience frequent painful or urgent urination and perhaps a dark, offensive smelling urine. For the rest of our digestive tract, it'll look like gas, diarrhea, constipation, or green mucus stools. And our lungs will show signs of congestion, coughing, and wheezing. And all of these signs will indicate that that there's an inherent weakness within those organs to detoxify, and that often is because the liver is overburdened. We can clean up our environment and our lifestyle and our diet, All of those things can help benefit our detox pathways and essentially our liver. So let's get into what are the key things that you can do in your life now to benefit your liver and overall body's detox. But first, I want to talk specifically about what exactly detox looks like on a daily basis. So, a lot of people think that detoxification involves doing a huge 7-day or 4-day detox cleanse where you're just drinking water or liquids. And yes, that is an intense detoxification way to detoxify your body. However, not everyone is ready for that. And actually, if your detox pathways are not open or exercised in a way, then you're not necessarily going to get the optimal benefit of releasing the toxins. And in fact, you might be displacing toxins and replacing them somewhere else in your body. So let's talk about detoxification on a daily basis. What does that look like? First off, it looks like getting enough sleep. Detoxification is a parasympathetic activity, so our body has to be in a relaxed state in order to detox, and that's a number one. Sleep is the number one space for us to be in a relaxed state, and that's where the primary amount of our liver detoxification happens. So make sure you're getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep a night. And then also, second, I like to encourage our diet. A healthy, environmentally toxin-free diet is going to look like organic or local, where you know where your food is coming from, so you can ask questions and make sure that they are not using pesticides or chemicals or herbicides that you would not want in your diet. The other important foods that help boost detoxification are foods like artichokes, beets, the cabbage family, cold water fish, flax seeds, fruit, especially fresh fruit, not dried, garlic, green barley powder. I like using different herbs like dandelion, and you can find a dandy blend is a good drink that is a substitute for coffee. And you can use herbal teas, nuts and seeds, onions, vegetables, very fresh vegetables that are organic and clean, and walnut oil and bitter greens are all great detoxifying foods. And it's very important to remember that it's a balanced diet, a whole rounded balanced diet is going to benefit you in the long run and is going to naturally sink your body into your perfect detoxification system, and that is going to be the primary support of your detoxification pathways. The other incredibly important factor is hydration. So for every diuretic drink that you drink, you should be drinking 12 ounces more of water in order to stay hydrated, in order to keep toxins moving and out of the body. Second are other lifestyle habits such as hydrotherapy, coffee enemas, skin brushing, massage, exercise, and making sure that your body is eliminating toxins through your sweat and through your colon. And so keeping those in the best shape as possible and exercising those pathways is very, very important. So now we know a little bit about how to incorporate detoxification, lifestyle and diet habits into our life and to support our detoxification in a healthy, sustainable way. But if you are interested in doing a detox and think that you might be ready for one, then I definitely encourage you to consult a medical or nutrition provider in order for them to walk you through that in a safe manner and really to make sure that you're not harming the rest of your organs instead. So thank you again for meeting with me today and learning about detoxification in your liver. I have below a list of those different helpful tips and processes that you can incorporate into your life. So a food list, skin brushing and coffee enema directions, and hydrotherapy options. So if you're interested in that, take a look below and we'll see you next week.